According to court filings and financial records, for most of his career, Johnny Depp's vast fortune was managed by a company called the Management Group. But in 2017, that relationship exploded into a public feud when Depp accused the firm of gross mismanagement and, at times, outright fraud. In his lawsuit, Depp claimed the company had cost him tens of millions of dollars, alleging they failed to pay taxes on time, made unauthorized loans, and spent millions on services he never approved. He said their actions left him over $40 million in debt. But the management team fired back with a lawsuit of their own, claiming Depp's financial collapse was self-inflicted. Despite earning over $650 million in 13 years, they said his spending habits were so extreme that he could no longer cover his monthly expenses, which reportedly topped $2 million a month. At the height of his fame, Depp was known for his incredible extravagance. He spent nearly $3.6 million a year maintaining a full-time staff of 40 people, $30,000 a month on wine, $150,000 a month on security, and $200,000 a month on private jet travel. He bought more than 14 properties across the globe. If he sold his real estate portfolio today, it could easily be worth over $100 million. His assets also include multiple yachts, more than 45 luxury cars, 12 storage facilities full of collectibles, and an art collection featuring works by Andy Warhol. Perhaps his most bizarre expense? He once spent $5 million to have the ashes of his late friend, writer Hunter S. Thompson, fired from a cannon.
Hunter was a lot of things to me. He deserved it. Thank you.
Still, Depp remains one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. He commands $20 million upfront per film, plus 20% of back-end profits, a deal that's earned him over $300 million from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise alone, and $55 million from Alice in Wonderland. His first major payday came during his early TV days on 21 Jump Street, earning $45,000 per episode. In the years that followed, the numbers soared: $5 million for Nick of Time, another $5 million for Donnie Brasco, and $60 million total for his second Pirates film thanks to back-end bonuses. Even when controversy hit, the money didn't stop. In 2020, Depp was paid $16 million to appear in Fantastic Beasts 3, and despite being fired from the role, his contract guaranteed full payment. After being asked to step down, Johnny Depp took to Instagram to share a heartfelt resignation letter addressing his fans and followers. He wrote, "I have been humbled and moved by your many messages of love and concern, particularly over the last few days. Secondly, I wish to let you know that I have been asked to resign by Warner Brothers from my role as Grindelwald in Fantastic Beasts, and I have respected and agreed to that request." He earned every penny without shooting a single scene. When it comes to property, Depp's portfolio is as extravagant as his personality. His Hollywood Hills compound spans nearly 3 acres and includes 5 connected mansions, totaling more than 7,000 square feet and up to 40 bedrooms across the estate. He also owned 5 penthouses in LA's Eastern Columbia building, purchased for $7.2 million and sold for $10.9 million in 2017. The uniquely designed units, adorned with murals by Tim Burton, reflected Depp's love for eccentric art and urban luxury. In Kentucky, he once owned a 41-acre horse ranch, first purchased in 1995, sold, then repurchased in 2005 as a gift for his mother. After her passing, he sold it in 2020. In the south of France, Depp's 37-acre estate near Saint-Tropez is like something out of a fairy tale, complete with 12 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, vineyards, gardens, and even an entire 19th century village restored by hand. Originally listed for $25 million in 2015, the property was quietly relisted in 2021 for $55 million. He also owns a $16 million estate in Somerset, England, where he spent much of his time post-lawsuit, living away from the Hollywood spotlight. Of course, no story about Johnny Depp would be complete without his legal battles. In 2019, he sued Amber Heard for defamation over an op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post. Though she never mentioned his name, Depp claimed it cost him major film deals and tarnished his reputation. The 2022 trial captivated the world. After weeks of testimony, the jury ruled in Depp's favor, awarding him $15 million in damages, later reduced to $10.35 million due to state limits. Heard was awarded $2 million in her countersuit. Eventually, they settled, with Heard agreeing to pay $1 million, which Depp pledged to donate to charity. Beyond acting, Depp has diversified his career. He launched his production company, Infinitum Nihil, in 2004 and later joined forces with Dior in 2015 as the face of its Savage fragrance, a deal extended in 2022 with a multi-year, 8-figure contract. A musician at heart, he formed Hollywood Vampires with Alice Cooper and Joe Perry, releasing 2 albums and touring internationally. And in 2022, his art prints sold out within hours at Castle Fine Art Gallery in London, earning him over $4 million in a single day. Today, Depp's net worth stands at around $150 million, with his films grossing over $10 billion worldwide. Between 2003 and 2016, he made more than $650 million in salaries, profits, and endorsements, enough to cement him as one of the most bankable stars in Hollywood history. Johnny Depp's love life has always fascinated fans. He first tied the knot with makeup artist Lori Allison back in 1983, but their marriage ended just 2 years later. During the late 80s, Depp was engaged to actresses Jennifer Grey and Sherilyn Fenn before famously proposing to his Edward Scissorhands co-star, Winona Ryder, in 1990. In the mid-90s, he began dating supermodel Kate Moss, and the two became one of Hollywood's hottest couples before splitting in 1998. That same year, Depp met French actress and singer Vanessa Paradis while filming The Ninth Gate in France. Their relationship lasted over a decade, and together they have 2 children. After their split in 2012, Depp started dating actress Amber Heard, whom he had met a year earlier on the set of The Rum Diary. When it comes to luxury, Johnny Depp lives life king-size. He reportedly owns more than 40 cars, including a Rolls-Royce Wraith, Porsche 911 Carrera S, Land Rover Range Rover, Ferrari 488 Spider, Chevrolet Nova, Lincoln Navigator, and a Mercedes-Maybach S650 Cabriolet. And that's not all. In 2007, Depp bought a stunning private yacht, later redesigned by California-based interior designer L.M. Pagano. The yacht can host 10 guests and 9 crew members, complete with a home cinema and elegant salon. Depp eventually sold it to Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling in 2015 for a whopping $27 million. Depp was born on June 9, 1963 in Owensboro, Kentucky, as the youngest of 4 children to waitress Betty Sue Depp and civil engineer John Christopher Depp. His family moved often during his early years before finally settling in Miramar, Florida. At the age of 12, Depp received a guitar from his mother, sparking his passion for music. He began performing in local bands and eventually dropped out of Miramar High School at 16 to pursue a career as a rock musician. By the time he was 20, he had moved to Los Angeles with his band in search of success. When the band eventually broke up, Depp's then-wife Lori and Allison introduced him to actor Nicolas Cage. The two became friends, and Cage encouraged Depp to try acting, recognizing his potential. Inspired by his admiration for James Dean and the film Rebel Without a Cause, Depp took the advice. With Cage's help, he landed an audition with director Wes Craven for A Nightmare on Elm Street. Despite having no prior acting experience, Depp impressed Craven, partly after catching the eye of the director's daughter. Until next time, cheers.